Good morning. You need to hear this. You may say, what do I need to hear? Well, I see other videos that say you need to hear this, and I'm thinking, what is it that is so pertinent that people need to hear? What do you have to say that is really needful? Well, in terms of war, the war machine, as one country builds up its arsenal, other countries also build up their arsenal. They try to keep up. It's like that phrase, keeping up with the Joneses, or whatever that is. So it is with the light. As the light grows, so the darkness grows with it. The darkness does not want the light to grow stronger than it. Therefore, it's going to step up its attacks. It is. It's going to beef up its defenses, its offenses. Just like we're doing, you all. It really is. You can compare it to war. Each country, you know, they want to have the best fighter jets. They want to have the most high-tech technology that's out there, because one cannot allow the other to become a superpower. Same thing with spiritual realm. It is. We have superpowers. We do. And the light is the highest superpower that there is out there. And the darkness doesn't like it because it wants to be the sole superpower. And it indeed will have its time on earth as being a dominant power. But it will only last for a brief moment. Just a brief moment in time. But it will take it because it thinks within that brief moment, it can go back in time and change the narrative. Change its circumstances to where it turns out to be victorious. But in the reality of time, it does not control time. Time does not remain in the sole control of these time lords as they may think. And good morning, you all, if you're just tuning in. I just got through walking on the treadmill, and I picked up my cell phone, and I saw this video beneath saying, you need to know this, or you need to hear this. I thought, okay, that's going to be my phrase, you need to hear this, because really this is important. Our light is growing within. The love is growing, and the darkness is totally aware of it because it is an energy. It is a frequency, and everything is about frequency in this world, and it doesn't like it at all. You know it doesn't. So we've got to continue to grow in whatever ways we can to put out that darkness, to shatter the darkness, even through the cracks. It's like the video yesterday that I had put in a link to the comment section. There's a song that say there's cracks in, I forget what it was, but the individual was saying, you know, there's cracks in them. You know, they're broken, but it's through these cracks that the light can pierce through and illuminate that darkness, that part of them that was hidden so far. So it's good. It's good to, you know, get broken and shattered and stuff in one instance so that you can heal and that you can become a new being and you can truly step into the divinity that is within you, because you do have a divine light on the inside of you. You can become even great just like that. You can be part of that divine light, and you can achieve so much when you're connected divinely with that light that is out there, you all. So you need to hear this. You really do. Just like countries. I'm going to repeat it again. Gina, honey, you repeated the same sentence 5 times. That's what I heard in the last night's video. I can't stand it. You're killing me. Okay. Killing me softly with his love. Killing me softly with his love. Killing my whole world with his love. Killing me softly. Okay, how about that? Killing you softly with love. I'll take that song. It's true. There's an arms race. There's an arms race that is occurring in the physical world with these powerful countries. And there are. It's always the same players all the time. It really is. But this time there's an increase. There's an uptick of interdimensional interference and portals that have been opened to allow other types of not so kind entities through, but if they have opened portals, which they have, then you can rest assured that other portals have been opened where the benevolent entities, good guys and girls, come through also to counteract it. So that's what you need to hear. Really, we're not alone. Yes, things are growing. Everything's growing to a climax, and it will one day, you know, just reach it, and then you'll have that moment where everything just like implodes. More than likely implode. Our world will probably implode inward instead of like outward like a big volcano. No, it will go inward and destroy everything within it like that. The whole entire power structure. And it's at that time where this superpower will have its moment of fame. What is it? 3 seconds of fame, 10 minutes of fame, or whatever you want to say, however you want to describe it. It will have its moment in time. But in the realm of time, it's just fleeting. It's just fleeting. So, yes, they're collapsing. The apocalypse. That's right, the apocalypse. And that's fine. It's really fine. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Good morning. I did a video earlier this morning. They didn't send out a live stream for it because I'm pretty sure that the forces that are out there are sentient and they can read thoughts. And if you're not guarding your thoughts and stuff like that, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't have nothing to hide. You don't have nothing to hide. Everything's out in the open. It is, and it's all right. Yes, the birds are beautiful singing. They are. It's beautiful out, even though it was, it rained a lot, and it's still going to rain some more out here, but it's nice. It's really lovely this morning. So just remember, even though you may feel broken, you may feel like I got a lot of cracks, I'm falling apart, like I feel like I'm Humpty Dumpty, sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. He cracked. He fell. He couldn't be put together again at all. But that's not our case. It's not our case, you all. We can be remolded. We can be remade into something much better. We can. Excuse me. Gina, if you saw any of your messages, Shauna, honey, I have lots of messages. I think I've heard of that movie. I really, in my life, I don't watch movies because it would literally zap me of my energy, and I need all of my energy, and I try to my best, I really do, to keep my thought process completely clear of anything that would cloud my spiritual viewing of life. I do. That's why I don't really watch anything. I mean, I can take a glance, but I will not dwell on nothing like that. I won't, because I got to have an open, clear passage, if that makes sense, to share what I'm supposed to share within the spirit. The Apocalypse of Abraham. I haven't heard of that. Omniscient. That sounds interesting. It does. It kind of resonates with me. It does. It does resonate with me. Must be something great to it. Yeah. So you need to hear this. What is it that we need to hear, Gina? Well, as our light grows, which it is growing, so is the darkness, because the darkness does not want our light to become more powerful than it. It doesn't like it. Just like the arms race that occurs on Earth. Each country building their war machines, because they can't have one war machine better than the other. So they're trying to, you know, get their resources and stuff together so they can be the dominant force. It's the same thing in the spiritual realm with the light and the dark. But that's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay because you know what you're here for. We all know what we are called to do within our spirit. And if you don't know, then perhaps in time you might. But we must never give up. We mustn't. We got to keep letting our light shine no matter how much the darkness beefs up its attacks against us. We can become stronger. You got to have on that full armor, spiritual. And if you're not right on the inside, just symbolically putting it on ain't going to do you no good. Hello, muddy girl. It's not. You got to have what it takes on the inside, or you're not going to make it. And it's love at the core of your being. Love is that light that the darkness does not like. It doesn't, you all. And if you didn't listen to the short podcast video last night, it was only 2 minutes and 2 seconds. It was about the human touch. It was within that time frame that when that video uploaded, that another video that I did earlier, like yesterday, it had the brakes slammed on it and had 0 for the views. It wouldn't play for a lot of people. It was during that, because that human touch, that video, it's about Helen Keller and this other woman. And you know the story of Helen Keller, and the human touch truly does. The touch, the voice, it pierces the soul. It does. And I think it pierced through someone's darkness, and it made them very uncomfortable, or it very uncomfortable. So there's much more power to us, our light within us, this love, than you may realize. You may think, Gina, that's just a coincidence. No, it's a synchronicity. It's, to me, it's divine confirmation of what we're facing. It is. So I am going to go. And just remember, as the love within us grows, as our light becomes brighter, the darkness is trying to get darker, and it's beefing up its attacks against the light. So we got to be ready. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. Thank you. And thank you, J. Jocelyn, honey. If there's any other moderator on here, thank you. Love you. Thank you all for your comments. Check out that short video in the podcast. It was an upload. It's 2 minutes, the human touch, because it's absolutely beautiful. And it touched on somebody's toes that could not stand the frequency that was behind it. Love you.